Spotify is now the primary platform to consume music. And in this video, we'll look at the most streamed songs of each year on Spotify from 2010 to 2024. 2010 2010 was a big year in music. It saw the explosion of the electropop sound, but those are not the songs that stood the test of time from this era. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Love the Way You Lie by Eminem featuring Rihanna, Danza Kuduro by Don Omar, and Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. 2011 This year, electronic dance music dominated the charts, and songs by artists like David Guetta and Calvin Harris are still getting huge streams. Adele also dropped the biggest album of the decade this year. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Rolling in the Deep by Adele, Someone Like You by Adele, and Can't Hold Us by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. 2012 In 2012, the EDM domination continued at the time, but the songs that lasted from this year are from the alternative rock genre. Also, the singles from Bruno Mars' second studio album, Unorthodox Jukebox, are among the most played songs of the year. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Let Her Go by Passenger, Another Love by Tom Odell, and Sweater Weather by The Neighborhood. 2013 had pop artists experimenting across styles, but again, the lasting streaming hits from the year are alternative rock and indie pop songs. Arctic Monkeys released 3 songs above 1 billion streams this year from their album AM. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Counting Stars by One Republic, Riptide by Vance Joy, and Take Me to Church by Hozier. 2014 was a diverse year, with pop, rock, and hip-hop all gaining huge streams. Songs from Sam Smith's debut album In the Lonely Hour gained huge streams. Taylor's 1989, not initially available on Spotify when it was released, is now being played a lot. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are No Role Models by J. Cole, Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran, and Photograph by Ed Sheeran. 2015 As we enter the streaming era, streaming services like Spotify started playing significant roles in shaping music. The Weeknd had his breakout year, dropping multiple hit singles. Justin Bieber also dropped his most streamed album, Purpose. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are The Hills by The Weeknd, Stressed Out by 21 Pilots, and Love Yourself by Justin Bieber. 2016 I think 2016 is one of the best years in music history. Pop legends like Rihanna and Beyonce dropped their career-defining albums. The Weeknd dropped his most streamed album, Starboy, this year, and Drake also dropped Views. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Closer by the Chainsmokers featuring Halsey, One Dance by Drake featuring Wizkid and Kyla, and Starboy by The Weeknd featuring Daft Punk. 2017 was a good year, as different genres dominated the year. Ed Sheeran dropped his most streamed album, Divide, and a new generation of pop stars made a splash, with artists like Dua Lipa and Billie Eilish dropping huge streaming hits. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Believer by Imagine Dragons, Rockstar by Post Malone and 21 Savage, and Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. 2018 was totally dominated by hip-hop, with Post Malone and XXXTentacion dropping huge streaming hits. Drake also dropped his most streamed album, Scorpion. Ariana Grande also made an impact in the streaming landscape, dropping 2 singles from Thank You Next. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Lovely by Billie Eilish and Khalid. Sunflower by Post Malone and Sway Lee. And Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. 2019. 2019 was a year of change. Genres continued to blend, with artists embracing diverse influences. Old Town Road was an example of that. Billie Eilish and Dua Lipa also dropped huge singles this year. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Señorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. Dance Monkey by Tones and I. And Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. 2020. 2020 was a weird year, as we spent the majority of the year in quarantine. The influence of the 80s synth-pop sound dominated popular music, as The Weeknd and Dua Lipa dropped their defining albums. BTS also blew up with their global hit Dynamite. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Dakiti by Bad Bunny and Jay Cortez. Levitating Remix by Dua Lipa and DaBaby. And Heat Waves by Glass Animals. 2021. It was a good year. Olivia Rodrigo dominated the year when she released her debut studio album Sour. Taylor started dropping her re-recorded albums because of a dispute over her masters. Lil Nas X also dropped 2 huge hits that have exceeded 1 billion streams. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. And Stay by The Kid LAROI and Justin Bieber. 2022. 2022 was the year that Taylor Swift began dominating everything when she dropped her 10th studio album Midnights. Bad Bunny also dominated the year by dropping the most streamed album of all time, Un Verano Sin Ti. SZA came in at the end of the year with the album SOS and made a huge impact. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Kill Bill by SZA. Me Porto Bonito by Bad Bunny and Chencho Corleone. And As It Was by Harry Styles. 2023. 2023 was a good year. Miley Cyrus made a huge comeback with her first #1 hit in years. The regional Mexican sound Corridos Tumbados also took the world by storm, with Peso Pluma becoming a breakout star. The top 3 most streamed songs released in the year are Ella Baile Sola by Eslabon Armando and Peso Pluma. 7 by Jungkook and Latto. And Flowers by Miley Cyrus. 2024. This year is shaping up to be great, with major artists like Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Dua Lipa, and Ariana Grande all set to release new albums. The top 3 most streamed songs released this year are Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. Red Drum by 21 Savage. And Yes And by Ariana Grande.